Pikes Peak, America's mountain, towers over the southeastern plains of Colorado. It was the first mountain many settlers saw as they migrated west in covered wagons in the 1800s. Once proclaimed unclimbable by early explorers, it now has a cog railway and even a paved highway to its summit. A summit that affords a view so memorable that Catherine Lee Bates was inspired to write the lyrics to the patriotic song America the Beautiful after a visit there in 1893. Today, most hikers use the Bar Trail to reach the summit. Bar Trail extends 13 miles from Manitou Springs up the peak's eastern slope, gaining more than 7,000 feet. This national recreation trail sees more than 18,000 users each year and is the stage for the annual Pikes Peak Ascent and Marathon. But there is another hiking trail to the summit of Pikes Peak. The Devil's Playground Trail ascends the northwest shoulder of the peak, far removed from the throngs of hikers and runners on Bar Trail. The route begins below timberline near the Crags Campground and climbs to an area known as Devil's Playground. From there, the trail crosses the Pikes Peak Highway and picks its way to the summit. Much of the trail from the campground to Devil's Playground follows the fall line of the northwestern slope and is thus susceptible to heavy erosion from water drainage. This makes many sections of the trail difficult to hike and environmentally unsustainable. That's where RMFI, the U.S. Forest Service, and other partners come in. A reroute of the trail was planned by the Forest Service, and RMFI began coordinating the efforts of other nonprofit organizations and many volunteers to tackle a multi-year project to build a new trail to Devil's Playground. A trail that will be more enjoyable to hike and will better stand the test of time regarding erosion. Those involved with the hands-on effort of trail building do so in the spirit of environmental stewardship and feel pride in knowing that they are giving something back to this emblematic mountain and to fellow hikers who will use the new trail for decades to come.
It's super cool to work on a project that's on an iconic peak in a beautiful area that reroutes an existing popular trail that will offer countless folks the opportunity to summit this iconic mountain.
From there, it's kind of letting my crew lead, do what they do best. We train them to do these skills and lead these crews, so I'm always here for questions, but it's really just letting them do their thing and being that support system on the back end.
You know, I do a lot of work on the front end in order for everyone to have a good time, make sure that the experience is positive, and honestly, once I get on site, I kind of take a back seat and let people do their thing, and I'm just here to make sure everyone is having a good time.
Well, for me, it's just giving back to the environment mostly.
It's hard work, but it's very rewarding work.
I can't wait for this trail to be open so that we can share it with the rest of the public.